Let's go to Richmond, Virginia, where Austin joins us. Austin, how can we help?
Anthony, Ken, it's a pleasure to talk to you guys. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Hey, so I'll give you a little bit of background. I am 100% debt-free. My fiancée, she's still in school. She has a little bit of debt. She has about $2,000 on credit cards, $7,000 on student loans. But, she's graduating in December, and she has school paid for. Her mother works for a university, so she gets free tuition. So we are pretty much both on the same page with as far as debt. I know I am. I do not like debt. No debt, like you guys say. She is almost on the same page. She's a little more tolerant than I am. But I guess the big question is we're planning our wedding right now, and we have a strict $10,000 budget, and she is starting to get a little, iffy about the budget the closer we get. At first she was like, oh man, yeah. But now she's, we're starting to make some real decisions. She's going out wedding dress shopping, and, we have a certain amount budgeted for her wedding dress, and I guess she's kind of scared, and she's like, oh no, I don't know what wedding dress I'm going to get. So I guess the real question is, and it's starting to cause a little bit of problem in our relationship. So I guess the question I'll boil it down to is compromising on the budget for the wedding okay for the happiness of the relationship?
Let me answer this question, Austin. Do you have any room to compromise on the budget?
Maybe a little bit. I'm trying to.
No, seriously. Do you have any room to where you can go up and give like an extra couple of $1,000 comfortably, to where it's not going to hurt you all's future? You're not robbing from your emergency fund. Like can you maneuver some things around for the sake of this wedding? It's a simple yes or no question.
Yeah, yes, I can.
And how much more is that, honestly?
Probably about maybe I could maybe throw $1,000 on there or so, but I don't know, where it stops. If I compromise on the dress, do I have to compromise on something else? And I don't know whether to give into it.
I don't think, and can correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think you tell her what to do. I think you tell her, hey, babe, we agreed on a $10,000 budget. I hear you. I want this day to be absolutely amazing for you. So I went back to the budget. I can squeeze out another $1,000. I don't know what you can squeeze out, but the key thing here is we're not going to rack up any debt, and we may not have everything we have, but you can choose how you want to spend $11,000, and let her choose what she's going to compromise on. But I think as the man, you are showing her that I'm trying to make this the best way possible, but that also I want you to see that I'm trying to be a good steward with the financial resources.
Right.
And then you put it back on her to be like, all right, I'm gonna go buy a $3,000 dress, but then I may bend over here, and go from there.
What is specifically, you guys have talked about this, is there a specific number in her mind or a specific item? And will the $1,000, I love how AO walked you through this, that was beautiful, is that going to solve it? It doesn't sound like it does to me, like it solves it, because you're like, well, what happens when she comes back for $1,000 more? That's the way you basically reply to that. So that leads me to believe there's been a couple of conversations, and I want to know what specifically is going on here. How much more are we talking about? Where does she want more money?
I don't know. We have pretty much everything set. We have the venue and the caterer. I think she's kind of just afraid of the unknown. She's afraid that she'll try on a $3,000-$4,000 dress and fall in love with it, and then be able to get it because I guess we're restricted to the budget.
Okay, so okay, this is great. That's what I wanted to know. Okay. If you gave $1,000 more, because that's your limit, would that get her to where she would be able to afford the $3,000 dress?
Maybe, but she hasn't gone wedding dress shopping yet.
That's my whole point. Hey, she needs to go shopping first and start looking at stuff and getting a range of stuff. Let me tell you something. AO and I both love clothes. Okay. No shame on our game. We like a nice suit, both of us. We come from the church world. AO, we like custom suits. We've done that before, nice suits. But here's the deal. I go look at stuff and look at materials and look and shop, and then I start pricing. And then when I start pricing, I start going, oh, I can get this level of a suit for this. I can get this level for this. And if I don't want to spend this, what do? I start changing the material that I might. She needs to go dress shopping. This conversation doesn't go any further until she goes dress shopping and she starts looking at what she likes and what she would feel beautiful in, and let's put some real pricing out there. Otherwise, this conversation doesn't happen anymore.
Well, let's add to this, Ken. Okay, because if you tell a woman to go dress shopping and then let's talk about the budget, she gonna look. All the ladies out there looking at me like, I know where Anthony's going. She gonna find a $10,000 dress and come back.
No, she's not gonna do that.
Yes, she will.
No,
come on now. So this is my suggestion. I think y'all need to come up with. Hey, babe, you can spend $3,000 on your dress. Now go find a dress that you like within that
budget.
Me,
I'm assuming, Austin, and I appreciate that, AO, but for everybody who thinks I'm tone deaf, she's already said to you, I'm scared I'm going to try on a $3,000 or $4,000 dress. I'm going to have it. She knows what it costs, but she needs to go out there and start trying some stuff on, is my point.
Yeah, but you can go on Amazon and get a dress for $500.
But she's not going to. That's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I mean, look.
I'm just saying you can find a dress in any budget, Ken. I'm just saying I think for her was what I feel as if this younger generation hears from their peers. Oh, you're going to spend about $5,000-$6,000 on the dress of your life, and you're only going to wear it one day. Why spend $5,000 on a dress? You're only going to wear it one day. That's my thing.
It's all relative.
It really is.
All of this is relative. But
and that's probably why I'm still single, because I ain't.
Yeah, you're all carrying on with confidence about wedding dresses. I'm over here going, man, I've been there, done that. Okay, I've already been through all this. I like how you walked him up to the point of going, look, here we are. This is our first major money discussion. We're about ready to get married.
Right.
And money is the biggest. Money and kids, and I'd throw faith in there. Those are your big tension points in marriage, right?
Yeah, that's good.
And if he's saying, I can only go 1,000 more, I thought that was great that you walked him up to that. And I would say to that young man, you can make more money. Go ahead and kick in $1,000. But they also need to actually go dress shopping. And she might think $3,000 or $4,000 is her lane. She might see something for $2,000. I don't know. I haven't checked wedding dress prices. I've been married 23 years. I don't have a clue. Okay. But what I'm saying is that they've got to get to a level of true understanding here. Yeah. I need to understand you. You need to understand me. Let's figure out what really, really matters here. I want you to feel beautiful. I want you to look beautiful. I understand this is a big day. I'm excited about it. But we got to go see what's out there and not just assume that, well, I'm going to need more money because I've started looking into it. That's what this is a moment for this young couple. They got to really figure this out.
Yeah.
You don't want to be, last thing you want is her in the back room of the church crying because she didn't get the dress she wants.
Man, I want to say something right there, but I can't.
That's probably a good idea. I don't even know where you're going, but that's probably a really good idea.